Really and then when the beat comes in, after your 4 bars, dun, 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 dun.
Well,
Here you go.
bitch, you guessed it. Oh, you was
Right.
Massive 175. Yeah.
Chase him.
Oh no! What are you doing? What do you want?
A globe.
I'm
Well
trying to
done.
concentrate. I've got a concert to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Concentrate. Is that why you ran away? That's not how you concentrate.
You ran after me. Quite like this.
Oh, thanks.
Right.
I like your
you don't have to do that.
tartan pants.
You like these?
Yeah.
No,
Everyone likes
I was
these.
trying to look away
Crepe
from
check.
those.
Crepe check. Crepe check. Go down. Crepe check.
Get down.
Happy birthday to the most beautiful princess on earth, that's me. Happy birthday to me. That just hit me clean in the head. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I like Chris now, I like Chris.
I mean, you're a very deep man, Maddie. We've known and loved you for a long time. But are you teaching the youth of today with some of the lyrics?
No.
The reciprocation, a psychophonatic,
Sycophantic.
yeah, prophetic,
Yeah, prophetic.
Socratic,
No, this is the Socratic Junkie Wannabe.
yeah.
It's the whole point of this record was that it goes back to identity, and it goes back to that. There's lots of stuff on this record, songs like Change Your Heart and stuff, where I'm answering questions of the first album, and I'm making references to the first album, and I'm talking about, you know, being wiser now and more naive then. And there's this back and forth between the album that preceded this album and this album that our fans will really, really understand the subtext of. So that is me, you know, the whole, what is a 1975 song? The sound is kind of like a parody of the 1975 song. That's kind of what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be everything. It's the swallowing the dictionary thing.
Yeah.
If I get prided on being self-aware, then I have to be self-aware, and I understand that it can come across as being a bit wanky the way that I talk. I'm not stupid, you know what I mean? Like, but so that's what I'm kind of saying. But those are some of my best lyrics.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of taking my identity seriously and playing with it at the same time. That's what I'm doing with that. And if my tongue's in my cheek, then I hopefully won't fall over it.
Koala, obviously.
No, the orangutan.
It's not Australian.
I've seen that.
No, we saw one in Australia. No, the koala, the orangutan. That's the answer. Orangutan is our favourite Australian animal.
On a sign that said, "Let's get anal."
Can you believe that? Let's get anal. I will not do anal with somebody who has such a slender grasp on grammar. I will not. I refuse it.
You've announced the album, but it's not out until February 2016.
Yeah.
But you can get it. You can pre-order it now.
On physical, you can, yeah.
On physical, right. So how come you've given people this much time? Do you want them to make sure they know the words inside out for this huge
I want
tour?
to make sure they know the title before they get it.
Yeah.
Beautiful presents. Thanks to all of our fans. They make us like books and pictures. I genuinely carry about. I used to carry my own emotional baggage. Now I actually carry physical emotional baggage.
More baggage.
Yeah, exactly. Because people just write letters to us about stuff, about everything, about whatever they want, and it's just loads of teenage angst in a bag, and it's kind of nice to have. But
That's
it's
the name of the
strange.
second record.
Yeah, teenage angst in a bag.
I like it when you sleep, for you are so beautiful yet so unaware of it.
Yeah.
We spoke on the phone last year about saying that that you can name an album whatever you want because you don't have the restrictions of a record company or certain people telling you what to say.
Yeah.
How long did it take for you as a band to actually nut it down, and was it longer?
No, it was about. I've said this a lot now. It was about conviction. You know what I mean? It was partially because, you know, obviously in reality, we'd just come off a successful first album that was self-titled. The idea of calling something that, for the fact of how long it was, you know, it's quite, I don't know, cheeky or exciting or subversive to a certain extent. But what it was really about was the fact that we went through a stage of being really scared about what we were going to do. and how hard it was going to be, and how hard we were taking it, and how hard touring was, and feeling sorry for ourselves. And then, and we just had turned a corner at one point where we realised it was just about conviction, and it was about being us and about our truth.
Just making decisions.
Exactly, making bold decisions. That was it. So that was a really bold decision.
Yep.
And it kind of lay the foundations for that philosophy to run throughout the record. Because if it's called that, then there's no rules to what it can be, right?
Yeah.
That was kind of it.
Yeah, I can think about it in kind of a variety of different ways.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know which is right.
But it's
or which is
subjective. It
wrong.
could be perceived as quite sweet. It could be perceived
Creepy.
as quite voyeuristic.
Yeah.
Creepy. Who knows? But all parts of my personality. Obviously.
Do you think you're a good-looking sleeper?
Me?
Yeah.
It's certainly not about me, and I would very much doubt it.
Yeah.
Look at this neck thing.
You sleep on your back, not on the side?
And I'm quite fetal, actually.
Yeah, I'm very fetal when I sleep.
Which tattoo on each of you means the most to you and why?
Got a penguin.
Ross has got a penguin on his wrist, means nothing to anybody.
It means I like penguins.
Have you guys got like a go-to face if someone wants to take a selfie with you? Do you have like a go-to?
Irene says, George is I fucking the camera, therefore I fucking me, I'm not complaining.
You can't do that.
I wasn't doing that.
Don't do that. Why? I wasn't aware of that. Who are you I fucking? I'm
George. You're the quiet one. He's the one that can get away with that.
Don't you dare.
When do I ever look down a camera? Who does that in an interview?
Can you imagine any other social situation where you couldn't shout that at someone's face?
And the whole thing of
if it was someone, if you thought that at the shops and you're in a queue,
or even if it was,
fuck me, like that. Can you?
For me, it's quite a romantic song, so I think we wanted to juxtapose it with maybe a production that was quite brash. Then it became a theme, and we realised that our music was really poppy and very colourful. So we kind of juxtaposed it with an image that was darker and made you think a bit more. It doesn't really make much sense because the content of your music is so embedded in things that you're familiar with, and 300 people in front of you isn't a very familiar environment. So it's an interesting juxtaposition, but we love playing live, and the fact that we have the opportunity to play to so many people so quickly, it's very humbling.
Under the name Vain Oyster.
Right.
Did you guys ever do the same thing?
We did it. Yeah, we had a billion names before the 1975. We were like, Me and You versus Them, Forever Drawing Six, Drive Like I Do for years. The Big Sleep, The Slow Down, fuck me, 1975. One tour when we were like 18, we changed our name every night. That was good. We went on as the David Henderson Experience, who was a really, really quiet guy in my class at school. The David Henderson that we always thought was like mysterious.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to David Henderson, he's really built now.
Is he?
Does he know about that?
He does now.
Yeah, he's frothing. On Ugh.
Yeah.
You say, you talk some more about me, my things, my car, my living. I'm not giving it up. What are 3 things that Matty Healy from the 1975 could not give up?
Oh.
3 things that you just could not give up.
Oh, come on.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean... No. Marmite on toast.
Okay.
Oh, so
Straight up.
Vegemite here? No.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not as good as Marmite, but that's the whole...
Yeah, that's how
we'll
it start.
never do that. My family. Water.
I was going to say red wine.
Yeah, red wine or water.
Early night.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's loads of shit that I really struggled to give up with. But the problem with this being on tour is that you punctuate, like smoking, for example. I'd love to give up smoking. I would love it. It would be so good. But it punctuates my day. It's, you do this, you finish, you have a cigarette. You get in the car, you have a cigarette. You get out of the car, you have a cigarette. Do this song, have a cigarette.
So it just really wouldn't work.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's funny.